Hello Aquarius, it's Prince. I'm back, so I'm gonna make your mid-month of May 2020. I hope everything is well with you, that you're fine and in peace with everything's going on right now. Aquarius, let's see, this is going to be a love reading. You can watch it for your sun, moon, and rising. And Aquarius, I keep seeing you being a bit, I don't know, energetically, I feel you may be pissed off or annoyed about this period, or kind of, it's like you kind of might be the one of the sign that understand it the most, but it's like you just want to be done with it, with this whole quarantine and all. So let's see. Okay. Let's see with some tarot cards what's really going on. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. Aquarius. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Queen of Coins. So we have similar images here. You might be very captivated by what's going on in your head right now. It's like a whole explosion of thoughts and ideas or revelations, like this whole period, because we are in retro season, Aquarius, so you might deal this period in a very intenseful way, because we have Venus in Gemini, who is now retrograde, and we have also a lot of other planets that are retrograde right now, and you might be discovering some truth about life in general, what's happening around you, and you're thinking about it deeply, because it kind of shows some truth that you're not able to turn around it. It's like there is a factor of truth, like there are so many things that are, it's like you were already aware of it in the past, Aquarius, and it's like you were able to leave these buried, or in a, because she's holding it in a coffer, and it's, I feel very precisely that you might have a lot of affection or hidden feelings towards someone that you know, because there is a key. It's like you know there is a chance here, but it hasn't been explored. It's like you were able to live through it and not face that specific person or situation, those feelings that kind of were on the back seat. But it's like the more this quarantine, this whole period was being pulled and stretched off, it's like this whole distance and this whole thing going on is like, it gives you hope for some reason, or it's like it gives you a better understanding of how precious it is, or how it matters to you. I have a hard time to really express it, but it's like you finally see that maybe there is a chance to explore this in a different way, or in a new way, after all this experience of being apart from the social world, or being distancing yourself. It's like now I see things differently, and maybe this thing that you were already thinking about it but you didn't explore it, it's like maybe it is worth a try, or it's like it's now slowly um, catching your mind more and more. It's like it's spreading into your thoughts, and it's becoming more recurrent to think about it. I don't know if it's a person or an idea of love. It's like there's something about how you view things, because it's a love reading, so it's like how you view love. And it's like maybe this thing that I was not really giving a chance is worth the time, because right now time might be irrelevant in a sense, because it's like before all this huge karmic energies of this whole pandemic, it's like where we all took things for granted, and we all put some matters in so high level, where we realize what truly matters through this period for all signs. It's like we all finally see who we want to be, who we really want to spend time with. It's like what really is blurring our mind and thought from the reality of our deepest desire. Is like for you, Aquarius specifically, it's like this journey is really about what you truly desire, and it's becoming more apparent. It's like you can see it now, what you were maybe fearing to see. It's like now you cannot it's like it's the more time you spend living your life, the more it is crossing your mind. It's like something is captivating you. I cannot extend this so much because we will have to go on, but there is something that is interesting you more and more. A person, an idea of love, like there is something that maybe it's also the way you want to be as a person. It's like you're finally seeing, it's like a hunger that was never been accomplished. I don't know the English word for this. It's like a desire that was never fulfilled. I hope you get what I'm saying. For those who resonate, at least. Aquarius, let's move on to see what's more here. Intense. Like I have literally chills. We have the Lovers. Oh my god. I'm really getting wow, this is so beautiful. I don't know, I'm getting emotional because it's like you're finally seeing that it's okay to be in touch with your feelings, but it's not about fearing your emotions or fearing something. It's like finally seeing that all those games or all those things about pretending and all those things that, and I'm not only talking about your side but also everyone, like how dating is and how people are so caught up in ego or caught up in protecting themselves from vulnerable feelings. It's like we might miss out on the real opportunity of love. And it's like for you, Aquarius, it's like now I'm seeing that why should I not show a little bit more of how I feel, how I want things to be, because maybe in this lifetime or during this year, this last year and those last months, you might have faced things that you wanted to express, but you were viewing things in a way where it's like, no, they don't deserve to see this, or they don't deserve my emotional side. It's like you found yourself having to lock your emotion inside of you, and not really express it due to factors that you believed was not making you safe to express yourself. Well, there might be multiple reasons. Aquarius, I am not an Aquarius, so I might not know exactly what it is about, but I feel that it's really those energy are really helping you to be fine and okay to emotionally transmit your feelings without fearing any fears from the ego, or from feeling like you don't have to be like this, or fearing like you will be judged, because it's like now you understand the value of openly expressing your emotions in order for other people to believe in you as well. I am literally in tears, but I don't know. I'm not dealing with an Aquarius. I am not an Aquarius, so I don't know. But those energies, for those who resonate, it's like it's time to truly stop hiding. Stop feeling like people are coming at me. Like, stop feeling like people want the worst of me, or feeling like I should keep things to myself. Like, it's time to actually express yourself and express what you truly want out of life, because we were limited. You were here feeling like you were not, through this life or through this last month, expressing truly what you desired, in fear of other people's responses or ulterior reasons. Right now it's all about facing your emotions and embracing it. It's like, even if it doesn't it's like, even if it makes you look like a fool, you're understanding the importance of true feelings, and expressing it without feeling like you have to be constantly heartless and cold, and or at least the appearance of it. Like, maybe that's what you send out to other people, like this cold facade and all, and you want to be able to, because if it is a person that you have been putting yourself away from, you're now willing and wanting to truly show how you feel, no matter how scary it is, no matter the risk. It's like, why should I not express my feelings when it does matter to you, when it does matter to the world and to them potentially. Oh my god, this is your energy. I don't know who I'm connecting with, but this is like, I have chills from the beginning of the reading, and it's because it's finally letting this wall down a minute, just to show how much you care. Oh my god. I'm literally crying for you. You are so... And those deck are so funny, because they show to me similar, it's like very synchronistic, because in this image we see two, on each card, one girl looking at her coin, and this is what truly calls you, your purpose, your wish, your what will drive your happiness high. And you finally see that you want to feel it, you want to be around this thing that you really want, but for some reason it wasn't accessible to you, because it might be mainly because you were fearing to be that vulnerable, to be that emotional about it. Like you felt like you were maybe fine on your own, or maybe it might be multiple reasons, but mainly energetically I feel that it is concerning something that mattered to you, but you weren't able to truly give it a chance, or truly give it a true go. And here we finally see here with the 7 of Coins that this is very risky, but the only risk here is worth a greater deal. It's worth it's like the thrill of it, like the fear of being rejected, the fear of thing. It's like the whole experience of it is going to help you feel this happiness even more intensely, because it's like I was so afraid here, Aquarius, that now I am able to see that the scary thing is even more intense when it is mutual, because it's like now we see eye to eye, now we see that we both feel the same. And maybe that's the reason why you were putting yourself out. It's because away from it, it's because you didn't believe enough that it would actually work, or actually be worth it, like work and worth. It's like this whole correlation of what you believed in reality wouldn't even stand a chance, would actually make you the whole world in your hands, and the whole chemistry going, because it's like all this fearness of being, because they are naked, and I feel that it's so scary to reveal yourself in such a way where you have nothing to hide. And maybe this facade was making you able to control a situation and all, but it's like the scariest thing here is like letting it go. But the power you will get from being vulnerable is coming through love, through meeting someone eye to eye, and then embracing this chemistry and this this symbiose. I don't know if this is also an English word, but it's like yeah, I'm losing my words here, but Jesus, that was intense. Like I was literally holding my breath, like I shouldn't cry for Aquarius, they would laugh at me. But anyway, let's see. So more for Aquarius. 6 of Wands, and this is where you finally see the whole purpose of love, like all those risks and all those fears. It's like the thrill of it, it's making this experience unique and intense and worth it. Like the whole journey, it's like in the end, all those fears, all those times where you wanted to have control, it's like it doesn't matter when you have this, connection, when you have this partnership, this love, this relationship. It's like it's worth everything. This whole journey of going for it, it's like those fears are so little now, because all I see is success and love. Wow. Aquarius, you have to tell me what's going on. 6 of Cups. I'm already getting chills, but 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, it's like helping you through this embracing success and joy. Like it truly makes you feel happy about finally breaking the wall, I guess. It's like putting a positive note of finally going for it, and not constantly fear failure or vulnerability. It's like now I feel more and more peaceful. Where I was living in fear here, I'm now feeling only love and acceptance. It's like maybe you were fearing that this person would not accept for who you are, or like this whole thing about not having power over what people, how people view you, or how people what other people feel. It's like it doesn't matter, because I know now that I have expressed how I felt, and this person did as well, and there's nothing more I should fear now, because we know everything. We know how we truly both feel. This is intense. This is so beautiful. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups. Let's clarify. Clarify the Eight of Cups for Aquarius. The Tower. Wow. Okay, I'm getting that for those who avoid a certain truth, for those who Aquarius, I am going to lose my mind with your reading. This is intense, because we are all going back to what really matters. Aquarius, this is no joke. What truly matters to you? Because you can live your life pretending here, going into relationship that you believe will work, that you see eye to eye, but the truth will always come out, because Six of Wands, success and all, but we see that no matter how you try to run away from the truth, or no matter how because we all come back to this. Like, remember at the beginning of the reading, I was talking about something that you were able to put in the back seat, something that you were wanting to explore, but for some reason you believe that it would be a failure, or that it doesn't stand a chance, that it doesn't have to be explored. You're going to live a life where you will constantly go for temporary happiness, like you might be faking relationship. I don't know what it is about this, but it's like where it leads, if you keep on avoiding what truly is in your heart here, what truly matters to you, what truly captivates you, it's like no matter how hard you will try to avoid it. I'm sorry guys if I have to say this, but it's like you will constantly feel empty. You will constantly feel like you're not in the right place, because your heart is calling for something that you're not listening. And this retrograde season will constantly remind you, because I feel so emotional for you here, but it's like where you understand your feelings and that you deny it, you will pay the price of living a life that you will never feel contented and never feel in the right place. You will always feel failure and face failure, no matter how hard you want it to be a success. Six of Wands. no matter how hard you believe that your emotions are real and honest when it comes to a relationship here, if it's not based on what your true essence and your true heart crave, you will face this failure and this lack of purpose, because you're not heading yourself in the right way. And this is where I see that for some of you, you will see a lot of truth intellectually, mentally, and emotionally, but you will still keep doing the same things from the past, or still believe that there are principles that you have to follow for X reasons, like maybe for your family or your friends, or what social norm is, or what you believe you should be socially be in the out world. And it's like, as much as you keep faking this life of yours, where you know your heart at this point, where you know what you truly crave, this will be only about cheating yourself, and only makes you feel more and more sad and lonely, because you're not following your heart purpose, you're not following your heart desires. So this is something I'm seeing completely out here. And it's like, maybe because you know that if you do follow this true heart desire, you will lose a lot. But this is about understanding how you feel and still doing something that you're not that your heart doesn't call, because it's like avoiding a heart desire in order to comply maybe on certain beliefs or social norm, or something about believing that the only way is to do something that is like this, is supposed to be like this. And it's like you will face failure constantly. It's like seeing the repeated pattern in such a short period in order to understand what you're ready to put your life into. It's like, how do we call it, a glimpse of your life routine. And this will be your choice. If you're willing to do this all over again, then it will be up to you. But that's the universe showing you that your heart is so captivated into something that you are not giving a chance on. And if you keep avoiding this, it's like you will never understand what truly is the deal about what your heart truly calls you. And going back to this second cards here, you know how it feels when you will be vulnerable. It's like, it is scary as hell, but this will be such an empowering truth for you to understand that it is worth the risk, worth the deal, because you finally understand what real love is when it comes to finding the right partner, the right person, the person that see you eye to eye, that see you the same way as you see yourself, without fearing to showing the whole thing, without there are so many layers about your reading that I hope I made my point across here, because this reading, Aquarius, for you is really about understanding the importance of following your heart desires, following your heart purpose. Because if you follow it, you will understand that this love is worth the fight for everything. Like, even if you, all those losses, it's like, are you willing to leave this love that is calling you, in order to live a life where you might feel forever empty or forever lacking this true calling? Or are you willing to give it a shot with this true calling and facing a lot of hardships, but it is about where do you want to spend the rest of your time on. Like, this will be a very difficult choice for you, Aquarius, but honestly, it's like, if you finally accept your true self, won't you have in the that way the people that matters in the end? Because I feel that you're attracting the wrong people by making the wrong decisions, and it's like, for the most of you, maybe fitting into some principles or rules or social norms, and it's like, or what you even yourself believe is the right thing to do, because we have the Four of Pentacles. You feel that the only way is this way, and there's like a decision about truly going for it, or just let it on the back seat. But I don't know, it's like you have to face this whole revelation. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, there are crucial facts that are now more apparent. Like, rewind it if you want, but I really see something about a truth that is now more and more recurring, and it's about your heart desires. Okay. Four of Wands. This will be a very intense period for you, because no matter the choice you make, it will truly change you. It will truly make you accept yourself in such a strong way, because we have strength with the Four of Wands. It's like, coming from this to this, it's like you understand now that you don't have to feel alone, that your happiness, who you want to be with, who you believe is love, and what you believe in, actually does matter more than anything else, and that all those fears were blocking you from the ultimate happiness you were craving for such a long time. Because I don't know for how long you have been keeping this away from you, keeping this apart from your heart cravings. Like, it's like avoiding it for so long, and you might lose so many happy moments out of this. Like, we all make our choices, but it's like this truth will finally help you actually, because we never know with time, make you finally see that you could put your time in a more happy place, in a place where it is meaningful and truthful to you. I'm drinking coffee, but if I was drinking tea, then this will be the biggest tea here on the table. Let's see. So last tarot cards, then we will go for Oracle. Aquarius, you're reading, Dame. I am really, wow. We have the Sun. Wow, I am literally shocked. Nothing is more powerful than you living your truth, Aquarius. Nothing is. But the choice is yours, but I feel that this whole experience will really help you understand the importance, like I said, of your heart desires. Wow. And I was fearing here because we were having those cards up until now. It's like I thought what I was seeing is like whether you live your truth or not, you will have greater loss. Like there will be consequences. Like because you maybe with this Four of Pentacles, there were reasons that were truly crucial for you, because it's like if I don't comply on putting this desire behind, I will lose a lot. And it's like the importance of what you still have. It's like no matter like there were justified reasons why you had to put this away, like some things that you wanted. And it's like this calling should always be different for each one of you, Aquarius. So I might never be able to tell you exactly. It might be a person that you had to go away from, and it might be so different for each one of you. Like I cannot really put a real name on it, but it's like this idea of love, and it goes deeper, because it's like this person, but also the way you view love, the way you touch you should go. And it's like there was this pattern of repeating relationships that were not truly seeing you, were not able to grow up to a certain point, because it's like we were always going with wrong foundations, because it's not the real person that I want to be with. It's like understanding the true matter of your heart, and understanding that this whole point of following your heart desire is the true foundation of a love that is worth the journey, the process. Because it's like you could make any type of love that you want, but the real one will always be superior in a sense, because it's like it will always what truly drives your heart will be the one that matter the most. Okay, but when we see this, it's like no matter those losses, it's like you will always find a home when you follow your true heart. Like there's nothing to fear here. This is a confirmation that you will be the happiest, because when you know that your desires, those who truly are your friends, those who truly has your heart, those who truly are there for you no matter what, will always be there for you, will always love you no matter what. And it's like now that those who where you thought you will lose them, or something where maybe you will in fact lose them by the choice you make, it's like with the Sun, now you see the whole world of your heart longings. It's like now you see, oh my god, it's so cute, because this image is like the whole heart. You see the world, and with the Sun here, the mouse here, yeah, holds his heart in his hands, and it's like I am proud, I am happy, I am delighted to finally go for what my heart truly desire. And it's like the change here from living maybe a lie for some reason, or to a certain degree, I guess. It's like now I see that living what my heart truly longs to is what matters the most. Because maybe in the past, all those things that you were putting over your heart, like what you thought mattered most, and better than your heart longings, it's like it doesn't matter now, because I finally understand that my heart's happiness and desires are what truly drive this life, what truly drives your life in a happy way. I sound like a child, I feel, but anyway, I'm still a kid, I guess. But this reading, Jesus, Aquarius, it's so beautiful. Okay, so we finally go for oracles. Yeah, your reading was quite long, but it was so intense. Let's see what the moon has to say for Aquarius. Wow, I cannot extend this more. And if this new moon is in fact in Gemini, the one that it's coming, damn, this is like on point, because we have communication is key. This card just on point, because it's, I feel that if it is in fact about a person here, you decide, Aquarius. I think you know what I mean, because we have also here a new romantic cycle begins. Hope you see this. Wow, new moon in Libra, so you have air energy here. So yeah, mentally it might be like a train wreck, but believe me, it's only helping you to start this new journey, that this calling that you know was long buried, because you know it for quite some time, but you avoid it, or you buried it. Now it's like becoming more recurrent and more apparent to you. Okay, so let's see advice or energy here for Aquarius. Wow, oh my god, this is so on point. So we have the bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. Still coming back to these two first cards. Life is a mystery, and bring your ideas to life. This is, I'm not joking here, this is bring your ideas to life. This is really a time to truly go for it. Like, you will not understand how much it is important, actually, in fact, that you go for what you truly desire. This is like a calling. Like, it might be terrifying though, because you might have multiple reasons why you didn't, because it's like a decision you made. When we see this Four of Pentacles, it's like, I've made the decision to not take the goal for it, and it's like, nope, you have to go for it. Life is a mystery. Bring your ideas to life. Oh my god. Okay, so final card. Romance angel for Aquarius. This is giving me the chills once again. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and that's what I was going through. Deception, someone is wearing a false mask. You can keep making the decision to let go what your heart desires, but your choice about this, about not going for it, well, only leads you to more deception, because it's not driving your heart's desires. It's like you're not making it meaningful. You're like only trying to live a life here, if you do not follow your heart, a life of deception and pretending, because it's like, how long could you keep up with this, Aquarius? Like, you could have multiple reasons why you should do that, but you will never feel truly happy if you keep pretending. Because we have released your ex, this time has come to clear your energy. I feel that it will be exhausting to truly pretend and not listen to your heart. Like, basically this is the whole reading. It's like, if you don't listen to your heart, you will always feel unfit, and you will always face deception because you are not with the right people. They are not what drives your heart. And this will lead to only more manipulation, because the basic foundation of it's what your heart needs. And it will be constantly a reminder here with retrograde season. And it might be a long time, whole summer. You will face this whole thing the whole summer, Aquarius. Just until you finally see that there's no need to fight against it. Like, embrace your heart, and you will finally see that it is where you always need to be. Because for Four of Wands, it's like very stable energy. It's like, wow, I am happy, and I know that where I am is where I only need to be, not where I have pretended and forced. It's like you're forced to be in a situation where it's like, no, this whole card is summing up to deception. I don't know, but this whole experience might be quite intense for you, and I hope you all the best, Aquarius, truly, because it might not be easy, as the Four of Pentacles say it. You have made the decision in the past to actually never go for it, and it might be justified for a lot of factors. For some of you, it might be financially, or for attachment, for family, for friends. I wish you all the best, truly, and I hope you do find this happy place you crave. Aquarius, this is your reading. I wish you all the best. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I will see you definitely next time. Aquarius, take care. Bye.